Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. In today's videos, let us study about variation in shape and structure of cell. Now, if we try to see the variations, let us see first the different shapes of animal cell. Here you can see animal cells are of different shapes. Here muscle cell, which is spindle shape, okay, muscle cell is spindle shape. The nerve cell, which looks like a long line, okay, or long tube with branches, okay. It looks like a star with a tail. Then next we have different kinds of cells of different shapes of cells which are lining the cheek cells, thin and flat. Okay, this type of cells you see in this type variation you see in animal cells. Then if we talk about plant cell, even in plant cell we see different shapes. Here you can see the rectangular cells, then we can see oval shaped cells, then tube like structure cells. So because the cells are of different shapes and sizes, okay, their function is also different. They perform different function. That's why we call cell as a structural and functional unit of life. Then next let us learn about, okay, let us deep dive into the structure of cell, or we can say how the organism is formed from a single cell. So if we see the hierarchy of the cell, how an organism is formed from a single cell. So one single cell, you can see here in the model a single cell. First single cell might be a muscle cell, might be any cell. It divides and forms a group of cells called as tissue. So you see that first a cell, okay, a cell divides and forms a group of cells called as tissues. Then in tissues you see the process of differentiation. So and when they differentiate, the differentiation means division of labor occurs of cells, and they form different organs, and these organs goes and forms different organ system. So when these organ systems are formed, this makes altogether an organism with different organs and organ systems. So this is the hierarchy of the cell. How an organism is formed from a single cell. Cell divides and form group of cells called as tissues. In tissues, differentiation, division of labor occurs, and they form different organs like lungs, kidneys, heart, okay. Then this all makes all the organs make up an organisms. So this is about how an organism is formed from a single cell. Then next we are going to study about the next part. Let us look into the next part, okay, next part of the cell. Here if we see the structure, okay, of the cell mostly in multicellular organism, if you see multicellular organisms like human beings or plant cells. So you see a multicellular organism like humans, they are also formed from a single cell, that is sperm and ova. So you see here a sperm fertilizing an ova. This is sperm, okay, this is a sperm fertilizing an ova. So this sperm is a male gamete and ova is a female gamete. So after fertilization you see formation of group of cells called as tissues, and after the tissues differentiation occurs, formation of organ occurs, and you see the formation of an organism. So this takes place both in a human or animal cell as well as in a plant cell. So differentiation, or you can say cell division, because process of cell division, an organism undergoes differentiation, or you can say process of division of cell. After differentiation forms different organs and organ systems. Same thing occurs in case of plants as well. So organisms are forming from a pre-existing cell. In plant cell also you will see a cell called as seed. Seed is the first cell, okay, from which division of labor occurs, and you see formation of complete plant. So both in multicellular organisms like plants as well as in animals, we see formation of an organism from a single cell. Then now let us see about let me take another model, okay. Let us see the other model. Here they gave an example of different organisms. Here it is a unicellular organism, and here it is a multicellular organism. Yeah, unicellular organism examples is amoeba and bacteria. You can see the difference in their shapes. Amoeba, which appears to be in this shape, whereas bacteria appears to be, there is no constant shape of amoeba. Okay, amoeba goes on changing its shape, but it has got a single body with a vacuole and a finger-like structures called as pseudopodia, whereas you don't see same structure in bacteria. In case of multicellular organism also, if you take fungi and algae, their shapes and sizes are different. So in case of multicellular organisms also, the size and shapes differ depending upon the cell, structure of cell, and in unicellular organism also the structure differs between organism depending upon the size and shape of the cell. So how did you find the information? Was it useful? Then subscribe our channel, like our video,